11:30-ish. Are you ready for an hour with me, Daisy Foss, and Paul Foss on his harmony, or hour with me, Daisy Foss, whatever?
There we go. Microphone's working. Unlike Facebook.
Fantastic. So we are here for an hour. If you'd like to join me, I'm going to be talking about whatever it is you'd like to talk about. So we'll start off though with talking about what we can do for ourselves. Have you been out in the garden yet today? Have you been outside? You had been a little walk? I know I haven't, and I really need one. So rather than going for a walk, I'm holding my crystals, the Boji stones. They are really helpful to help you ground, because the more grounded you are, the more you can fly. So the more earthed, anchored and grounded you are, then the more that you're in your body. And when you're in your body, then you are able to really start to connect and things are clearer, things are calmer. They're not quite so discombobulated. I've been very discombobulated over the last month or so. I don't know about you, but the energies have been very challenging. So we are coming up now for a space and a time where between the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse coming up and the next full moon, we will be integrating all that we've done so far. So are you ready to integrate? Are you ready?
Monica Ballard is.
Hi, Monica.
So is Snowdog.
Hi.
And Marie Quinn.
Hi.
Sue would like to join as a guest.
Bless you.
They're all jumping in now.
Wonderful. I don't know what being a guest means, so let me know if you can let me know what being a guest means.
Al joined.
Hi, Al. How lovely.
Sakos McGee joined us.
Bless you.
Scottish Greek person.
So yes, we're going to be talking about transformational energy, how to go from one state of being to the next, where whatever you are doing in this moment, how to make it brighter and lighter for the next moment, because that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about improvement on every level.
Mac Shea joined, Lenny Brown joined.
Hi, Mac. Hi, Dragonfire. How low! I love that name, Dragonfire. It's I love dragons, all dragons of all types. We work with the dragons and the dragon lines of the world. The ley lines, the synchronic lines.
Stormy Waters joined.
Hi, Stormy Waters. Hello.
Faye Foley.
Hi, Faye.
Curtis.
Hello.
Pat Ann.
So if you're not sure what I do, who I am Daisy Foss, and I help you to thrive and to be real, to be your true authentic self, to cut the BS, to be right straight to the point. Choose what it is you want to do and just do it.
Zaza, Claire,
hi,
Pauline,
Claire.
Nolan,
Hi,
Carolina, Ladislav Lacho.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us.
Stevie PP says Grand Rising Lady.
Wonderful. Well, if you...
Fatima.
Hi,
Holiday.
Fatima.
They're all jumping in. Sarah.
Lovely that you're joining me. I'm going to be on now
MP.
for an hour or so talking about how to
Laura.
make the most of what you've got and how to make the most of what you choose to have for your dreams, your hopes, your dreams. You have to have a dream to have a dream come true. And if you don't have a dream, or you're not in the pilot of your own vehicle, you become the passenger in somebody else's. So do make sure that you know where you're going, you know what it is that you would love, would like, would choose to have. If you have the wanting, or you're needing, or you're desperate for something, that's what you'll end up with, the desperateness, the wanting. Oh, I want this, oh, I want that. And you get it. There's your wanting. Somebody said to me the other day, oh, you promised me. I said, oh, you're just waiting for the promise, are you? Because that's all it is, the promise, and not the actual thing. So when you choose your words wisely, when you choose to do the things that really make you happy, they're the things that are the blessings. blessings, and it's those blessings, and it's that gratitude, that attitude of gratitude that helps you with those blessings, with those things that are really important to you, that often you stumble across. You don't go looking for them, but you have an idea that that's what you want, and it just unfolds. You stumble across them, like the big pebbles that I'm holding. These are Boji stones. It was such a cosmic joke how I came to have these. Absolutely amazing big Boji stones, and I went for a healing with a friend of mine, and she always bought the biggest and the best new gadgets, and I said, oh gosh, I'd like a pair of those. So we went off to the shop, and I just went, oh yeah, I'll have them, biggest ones in the shop, and threw my credit card at the man, and very blasé, went home, looked at the credit card and went, oh my God. Didn't realise how expensive they were. So about 3 or 4 days later, I went back to see if I could exchange them, and the shop was closed down. It was, oh my goodness me. Well, there you go, and just have to suck it up, deal with it, and so that's what I did. And about a year later, we were buying the Daisy Centre in Glastonbury, a healing retreat, and I went on a course, and I was on this course, and there's a guy in the audience, and he went, oh hello Daisy, and I went, oh hello, oh, do I know you? He said, yeah, you bought some Boji stones from me a year ago. And it was like, oh my goodness me, I mean, how's that for serendipity? How is that for the angels stepping in? How's that for the universe working? Absolutely brilliant. If anything's like that's happened to you, then please let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's have some fun.
So what happened then when you realised you knew each other?
Oh, he said, I said, oh, I didn't realise they were so expensive. I tried to come back and get an exchange, and he said, oh no, you saved my bacon. He was closing the shop. He said, I didn't have enough money for the rent. I didn't have any way of paying what I needed to do to get out of the rent, to get out of the shop. And you buying those meant that I could close the shop, pay the landlord, and walk away and do the thing I really want to do, which is be the healer, which is why I'm here.
So how much did you pay for them?
Well, I suppose it was nearly...
Smith 77 says those crystals.
And these are Boji stones. These are phenomenal.
It also says nice souls.
They're metallic. They're meteorite.
There's about 30 people have joined.
Oh, fantastic! Perfect.
For me to read out.
Oh well, bless you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Jumping in, Gospel, James,
perfect.
Foley, Connor.
Lovely.
Rex.
They're electromagnetic. They're magnetic, so they help your electromagnetic body to be balanced. This one's the male one, and this one is the female one. And when you swap them over, that makes the energy on your body swap over as well into that figure of 8, into that infinity of your being, the energy coming through. Absolutely amazing they are. Usually they're sort of little pebble-sized, but these ones really work. And of course, having a healing centre for 15 years, they have had a huge amount of work, and really, really lovely. They really help you to earth and to ground and to be anchored. So anchoring using the male one for the right side of your body and the female for the left hand side of your body. And anytime anybody was in shock or had any kind of trauma. I remember a lady ran in one day. She had come down from the tour. She was getting married, and her mother had left her dress out in the rain, and she was so shocked she didn't know where to go. And someone said, go to Daisy's. Daisy's got bogies. And it was like, oh really? Sounds like Daisy's got bogies. It's not a lot of people know that. And I did. Do you remember Claire Paul? Claire used to come in and go, I need to hold your Boji stones. Yeah. She was from London. She came down as a guest one day and ended up working for me for 3 years. And she bought a house, and she's been there ever since. That was nearly 15, 16 years ago now, maybe longer. And that's what happened. Lots of people came down for the day and stayed. And didn't go home, benefited from these Bojis. And so when you have Boji stones, the other... other crystals
Dropping in at the
are
random
the other crystals are the ones that I work with are the Aquamarines. This one is Gaius, Merlin's teacher, and this one is Marina. She's an Egyptian goddess in the crystal energy. I mean, where else would you leave your soul for eternity than in an aquamarine? I'd certainly put my name down to do that. Who knows? Who knows? So really beautiful. So these ones help you to transform any negativity.
Okay, Leon Arcturus.
Hi, Leon.
He's got a question. What's your favourite crystal? I got Libyan desert glass in Glastonbury.
Oh, fantastic. How brilliant is that? I bet I know which shop that was from as well.
Amazing aquamarine, he says.
Yes, absolutely beautiful. Libyan, golden Libyan tektite. I was holding one of those the other day. Can you just throw me that little pouch over? Because that has my Libyan gold. I thought you were going to chuck it at me then. This is, here we go, Leon, Arcturus. So do you work with the Arcturian angels, with the Arcturian beings?
Oh, he says, yes, I bet you know the shop. Amazing people working there.
Yes, there we go. There's my Libyan gold tektite. Absolutely beautiful on the most fantastic piece of jewellery.
Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. This has got a ruby on it as well.
I message you. Do you reply on here?
Yes, absolutely. If you want a healing or if you want to have any kind of connection, then message me. Leave your details. Or go and have a look at my bio. You see the website there as well. So to answer your question, which is my most favourite crystal, it has to be the aquamarine. It is so of our moment.
Leonard Chera says my Libyan necklace has ruby in it as well.
Yes, pretty cool, isn't it? I love it. Got a ruby in the in my pearlescent heart drusi as well. Really lovely. Very, very beautiful jewellery, all from the same shop, but then you know that if you know that.
Leon is number one. Follow the life creator.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for following me. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the gifts, the roses.
Roses from Leon.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Rose, number one, sent a rose.
Brilliant. So, yes, the aquamarines help you to clear your head. They certainly help to clear the head and bring intuition to a higher vibration. They can help you with your clairs, your clair cognizance, your clair audience, your clair sentience, your clairvoyance. All of those clairs are your psychic abilities. That can be telepathy. Yes, the telepathy in particular. Any of those can be unveiled. And of course, if you feel that your third eye is blocked in any way, use an amethyst. I use the amethyst slice, or I've got a beautiful amethyst heart here too.
Username is taken. 0011 says, who is Claire?
Ah, Claire, your clairvoyance.
Christina says hi.
Hi, Christina. How lovely. Yes, the clairvoyance is your seeing, your all-seeing eye, and to clear your clairs. Try saying that in a hurry. Clear your clairs. Clear your clairs. Clear your clairs. You clear your sacral chakra. You have to clear your tummy button. You have to clear your sacral chakra, your trust center. I have amethyst over my trust center so that it clears and keeps the energy clear from any negativity. That's your navel assemblage points for those who want to have the technical name for your sacral chakra.
Christina says she loves amethyst too.
Yes. Yep.
And Leon says dance is sacral clearing.
Yes, that when you dance, you can clear your sacral chakra by dancing, exercise, running, swimming, anything like that. And of course, sex really does clear your sacral chakra. That's something that my husband's just looked up and gone, what? It's your trust centre, you see. Yeah.
I thought you were just enjoying it. Christina says, laugh, cry, laugh, cry, laugh, cry, laugh, cry, laugh, cry. She's number 2 follower.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the hearts, and thank you for...
We've got Darren, but I've said goodbye to Darren.
Oh, hi, Darren. Goodbye, Darren. So, Christina, here is an Amethyst Merlin. Isn't he gorgeous? Work with Merlin. Love Merlin. Merlin is a title to the energy of the being who has attained that spiritual prowess, that spiritual wisdom. And of course, my teacher is the Merlin number 21. And there are, I think they're up to 30 Merlins now that I know of, hundreds and hundreds of others.
And Leon says Merlin of the higher heart.
That's right, Merlin of the higher heart, Merlin of the avatar of the healing realms. His healing realm is Mauma, the healing realm of Mauma. Beautiful energy, and really does... I don't know if you can see that. I've got a Merlin statue as well, which I painted last week. I painted all my statues, my angels, and well, nearly all of them. I didn't paint that one. And I've got another Merlin to paint, the Merlin by the pond, and the Buddha. I'm going to paint the Buddha too. So, how are we doing? Any questions about crystals, or which ones? What do you use the amethyst for, Christina? Clearing the mind is a good one. I love putting it on my third eye or on my crown. The pituitary gland in particular loves the amethyst crystal. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. And the colour purple, that's why they use purple in the church a lot, because it transforms, transmutes and returns to source. And the negative of the purple, or the higher vibration of the purple, is actually the aquamarine. So you are using both of those.
So Leon says, I love to work with animal spirits.
Ooh.
What animal calls to you right now? And Christina says, my birthday is in February, so I use it for protection too.
Brilliant. So Leon, the animal spirits that I work with are the dragons. Love a dragon. Love the lions. When you asked me which one right now, it was the lion. Really, the lion or the lioness. Sekhmet energy is my favourite energy, and the dragon energy. Obviously, as a Merlina, I work with the dragons on the dragon lines, and moving through the dragon fire as well, the divine fire.
Leon the lion, says Leon.
Yay!
Leon Arcturus is the lion.
Perfect. Well, the Arcturian energy.
Yes, I work with dragons and Sekhmet.
Perfect. And the Sekhmet energy of the Lionsgate has been so strong this year, really strong. So what did Christina ask for?
She just said about the colour purple. Hang on. So
Purple.
I'm just sometimes drawn to purple. So she was saying her birthday was in February, so
right.
I use it for my protection too. I just sometimes get drawn to purple, she says. And Leon says Glastonbury is full of dragon energy. Absolutely.
There's a dragon's egg on the tour. You'll see that on my website. The dragon's egg on the tour is next to the fairy tree of all places.
And Leon was in Glastonbury last year for the Lionsgate. It really changed his life.
Yes, yeah.
Better.
It is incredible. Every Lionsgate, my very first Lionsgate was in Glastonbury. The one that I was conscious of was in Glastonbury. And yes, everything changes. Almost every year something big happens. We don't always know at the time what it is that is going to unfold, but there's always a sea change. There's always a definite decision that's made, either in your personal life or in your career or in your family. Something changes for the better. So just look out for it, because we've just come through it. The light has been absolutely astronomical this year, just incredible. And Christina, the colour purple, if you're seeing purple, that's you going through a change of energy. Your state is changing. It's fantastic. I write with a purple pen to change the energy of what I have to write. Oh, did you hear my tummy rumble then?
Yes.
The-
So Christina said, "Oh, thank you."
Oh, blessings. So, say a lot, Leon Arcturus. So, do you do Arcturian meditations? Do you channel the Arcturian energy? When we had the Daisy Centre, we used to have lots of Arcturian visitors.
So he says, not this is before you just asked him that question. He said, "I've met an angel there that helped me release my old Reiki teacher to continue growing on my own."
Wonderful. We do outgrow our teachers. The teachers always know when the student outgrows the teacher, and it's the thing that should happen. The teacher should always be ready to let go of the student, and the student should always be ready to recognise and have the attitude of gratitude for their teacher, but know that there is a time for them to walk their own path. You know, and it's like children too. Children, we have to let go of our children. We are guardians of our children. We don't own them. We don't control them. We teach them, show them. We give them the tools to survive. Yeah, exactly. Live. You know, feed them.
Yes, Arcturus can always be seen from my bedroom.
Ah, love it. See, my planet is Venus with the Hathors. I love working with the Hathors. The planet Venus, the planet of love, is very dear to my heart. But when I'm channeling, I bring in the energies from Sirius, the Egyptian energies of Sirius. But when you go through your spiritual journey, you do recognize that actually you've probably been to many, many different planets as part of your journey. And I know that I've certainly been in the star constellation of Andromeda, the star constellation of Draco, and of course Vegas, the Palladians. I loved being in the Palladian energy.
Well, Leon says, as I began my ET journey, I've been working with a lot of beings.
Absolutely. And do you do light language, Leon? I love the light language. That's how you can differentiate as to which ETs you're working with, or which beings of light you're working with. I learnt from Yantora Juro. He is an amazing being.
Yes, places like Peru, Mexico and Egypt really activate memory, and he said, yes, I channel light language on TikTok.
Oh, so do I.
On TikTok?
Channel light language. Well, I've done.
He channels light language on TikTok.
Wonderful.
Fairies and dragons sound so different.
They do. The fairies and the dragons are completely, and so are the different angelic realms. They also have very different resonances and frequencies. Have a look at the meteorite skull who I spoke to on the 888. I put that on TikTok. Yeah. It's on TikTok, yeah. He was phenomenal, absolutely outstanding. He was from 7 universes away, right across the galaxy he travelled.
So just to go back to Christina, she said, I'm drawn to number 4 as well as the colour green. Any specific things with this, please?
Absolutely. So the green colour is Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Raphael is the healer. This is one of the reasons I'm holding the Aquamarines here. But the colour that Archangel Raphael usually comes through is the emerald green, this beautiful emerald green energy of Archangel Raphael through the whole healing spectrum, right from the very dark jades right through to the aquamarines, through to the really soft emerald colours.
She says, oh wow.
And when you see the green, so this is one of the reasons why being out in nature, because the greenery all around you is helping your whole system absorb this emerald green light. And the number four is the four quarters. It means safety. It means strength. It means that you are on solid ground. So number 4, the angels love the number 4 because of the safety and the security that it brings you.
So Leon says, feel emerald when he works on me. So that's because he said, I've been learning osteopathy. I truly believe one of my classmates is Raphael.
Oh, fantastic.
And he said, I always feel emerald when he works on me.
And the emerald green healing, it is absolutely from our time in Atlantis as well. The emerald tablets were the emerald tablets of Thoth. Thoth, the great magician, the architect of Atlantis. This is a culture, for those who don't know what Atlantis is or was, it's a culture before the humanity as we know it now. Before Atlantis was Lemuria, and before Lemuria was Mu, and before that Paradisia, and there's so many more cultures that we have lost in our memory, but the Atlantean memory is very is very clear in our minds. Some people have great memories of it, and others have really traumatic memories of Atlantis. But when you're seeing green, you are triggering and connecting with those emerald green tablets, healing energies of those temples.
And Christina says, thank you. Also, Leon says he works with the violet ray.
Absolutely, and the violet ray is again from the time of Atlantis, and Aurora, the goddess of the temple of healing. She is, and Lady Portia, also from Atlantean, teaching the Atlantean temples. She is also of the violet purple ray. So the ultraviolet purple ray was the ultimate healing tool. So again, using that in your healing.
And I see Violet Diva is on the line.
Oh, hello, Violet Diva. Diva, how lovely that you're here.
Leon says goosebumps when you said Aurora.
Aurora, she is amazing. She was multicoloured, rainbow auric field, and she would see the Atlantis. There were temples for all kinds of healing, and all the temples would join together, and the people would, the humanity would be plugged into this field all the time. So, and that's when the fall of Atlantis was, when these temples started to fall, when they were watered down. They were the strength of them was not revered as much as it was. People started to go outside the box, which is a bit what's happening now. Is that there's so much fragmentation and so much dissidence and chaos in the world that it's hard to find a place and a space where you can stay centered, where you can be in your heart, in your energy. So the temples of Atlantis are still very much in our psyche, as are the temples of Lemuria. I have a Lemurian crystal here. Spoke to another lady, river goddess, amazing lady, crystal river goddess. She's got some Atlantean tools. They are incredible, and we work with these to really realign.
So Violet Diva says hello.
Hello.
And Leon says I was in Egypt in March.
Oh, fantastic. Were you in the temples for the spring equinox?
I had to close down a temple.
Wow.
It simply couldn't hold the energies.
Wow.
And then he says that the trees along the river took the energy from the temple.
Well, they do. That's what trees do. And the River Nile, we used to go to Egypt every year. We went from the year 2000 right through to 2011, every year, twice, sometimes 3 times a year, taking groups. We could do that again, you know, Paul. I'd love to go back to Egypt with a group.
Or maybe these guys would like to come.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic. We used to go into the Great Pyramid for a secret special hour meditation, or some of them, oh goodness me, Leon, the connection to Arcturus in the Great Temple was phenomenal. I bet if you were in Egypt in March at the spring equinox.
He's up for that. He said I would love that.
And we used to go for the spring equinox in March and then again for the autumn equinox in September. It's always a good time for the Egyptian weather. And of course, now that the chaos and the transformations that have been taking place in the Middle East are settling down a bit. They're not over yet. We still need to send lots more peace and much more healing to that region. Then we would certainly look about going again with a group of people.
Yeah, Leon said the Great Pyramid finally activated again, but Dashur is much more energetic. The Red Pyramid.
Love the Red Pyramid. I nearly threw somebody off the Red Pyramid once.
Angelic choir songs and 639 hertz.
Yes, Paul knows all about that, don't you, Paul?
Mm.
So do I.
Yes.
And did you go to Saqqara? It's Leon, isn't it? Saqqara is my favourite temple in Egypt. It has the healing temples, and that's where we spent the 11th of November 2011 with. We had 11 people in our group, but we had people joining us. We ended up with 22, 33, and then the whole, do you remember? The whole of the plateau, those people in Saqqara joined us for the 11/11 spiral for peace. It was just phenomenal.
Said, the last time he went to where you were talking
Saqqara.
about Saqqara, and this time sadly not, but he did go to Dendara.
Love Dendara. Did you see all of the symbols on the roof, the ones that show the end of time, the stealth missiles and the helicopters and everything? But the temples, the Isis temple, the Horus temple, and in Dendara, that's the Osiris, isn't it? There's an Osiris in Dendara, amazing place. Well, no, that's Abydos. Dendara is where there is the Ascension Chamber. Did you go in the Ascension Chamber, Leon? And the lake, we swam in the etheric, swimming in the etheric lake was just phenomenal. That was an incredible place in Dendara. Love it. We used to go to Dendara and Abydos together because both of them are a journey out from Luxor or from Cairo, whichever way you go. We went from Luxor to Dendara and then to Tel El Amarna and then back to Cairo. Amazing. Tel El Amarna is where Akhenaten's palace of gold was situated. Absolutely phenomenal. And last time we went, we saw all the Akhenaten and Nefertiti and the children in the statues actually in the mountain.
He
Amazing.
said it truly felt like a mission.
It is a mission. It is. You're going to reconnect with your keys, your codes, and to connect with the energies that you've left behind. And as you say, you can close portals, you can close down temples, you can open up temples. We've done both in the past. And and I think every layer that you put on it and every layer that you take from it is as you give, so you receive. We used to think it was really wonderful when people came to Glastonbury and they would do the same. Oh, we've been and we've closed this and we've opened that and the tour's okay now. And it's like, well, we live here and we do that every day. But it was a joy. It was a joy to see how people's energies would interact with the local energies, and that's what makes the world go round. It's really, really lovely. So the trips going on a cruise up and down the Nile. Komombo, do you remember going to Komombo? That's the crocodile one. Where the crocodiles used to swim in, and there's a big test in there. It's a big channel for the initiation chambers, just incredible. And stargates. The stargates when you go to Egypt. Did you find any stargates, Leon, when you were there?
Well, he may have done, but he's saying that he went to Prague.
Oh, wow.
Last weekend. And
wonderful.
Found so many angels there.
Yes, Prague is incredible. So is Budapest.
It's a place that changed European history. and where it can change again.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I totally and absolutely agree that my parents took us on a journey when I was 12 through Europe, and we went to France, Germany, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, right back down through back through Germany back home. And all those countries have changed, but we met so many angels on that journey, and Paul and I go out to Budapest quite often, but Prague, I remember Prague, just incredible place. And yeah, you know, the crystal the crystal temples that have been discovered out there now as well are quite incredible. They're all around. They're absolutely everywhere.
There's huge ones in Yugoslavia.
Yes, massive. Yeah.
And they believe that there were tunnels from Yugoslavia to Egypt, allegedly. There have been discovered very, very huge tunnels which points towards a race of very tall people.
The giants, you mean?
Underground.
The Anunnaki.
Yeah.
Yes. They were part of the history that we have has been erased from our memories. So yeah, incredible world that we live in.
He said, Leo says he went to Prague for the holiday of Mother Mary.
Okay.
He went out to a party and the first person he met was Mary.
Yes, of course you did. That was the Feast of Mary, wasn't it? Beautiful, beautiful ceremony, and of course, all of those Mary Magdalene teachings are very, very poignant now at this time, and the red energy of Mary is really, really strong as well. I love working with Mary Magdalene. So, how is Christina? Was it Violet?
Violet Diva.
Violet Diva.
I think she's online. She said hello.
Perfect. Got any questions today? I'm here until about 1:45. So another half an hour. We've had a wonderful time so far. I'm Daisy Foss, and thank you so much for all the roses, and thank you for the gifts. Really appreciate them. Do subscribe. Love to see your pages and catch up with you. We're very new to this, so we're just learning how to get the most of it, yeah, it's a big learning curve, but that's what's exciting, isn't it? When you traveling and going to places that you haven't been to before.
Hey joined.
Oh, hey, how are you? Hey.
Helen Meany joined.
Hi Helen, how lovely that you're here. We've been talking about the crystals and about Arcturians and Egypt and the temples and all of the energies. And what's your favourite planet? My favourite planet is Venus and Sirius. I love going to Sirius. And I work with some beings called the Ipa. And they are amazing. They rescued quite a few Atlanteans when there were the troubles in Atlantis.
Leon says, so important to share, even if it only reaches a few people.
Absolutely. Are we sharing? Who's sharing? Are you sharing? I don't know about that.
No, he loves, Violet Diva loves Sirius.
Ah, perfect. Now, Violet Diva, do you remember I was talking to you about my crystal pyramid? Here it is. How is this? This is my crystal pyramid chime, and we use this in our meditations. I use this in the healing, and I also use it in the lie downs. We have crystal sound activations.
Oh, she's got one.
Oh, have you? Isn't it fantastic? Love it when it whoa, just move it around. Have you got one like this? Absolutely fantastic. This is the sound of the crystal.
Lovely, she says.
clears any space, clears
Leon said being is a better word.
being.
Yeah, lovely. Yes, she says. Leon says, is it 432? We're not quite sure. I could put a thingy on it at the moment.
It's crystal, Leon. It cuts through. And I think it depends on how and where. I mean, it depends on the heat. It depends on the room.
Where's my tuna?
When I've been in, I took this to a crop circle not long ago. Definitely been up the top of the tour with it.
Oh, there we are.
Fantastic, isn't it? And of course, clears your crystals.
Give it a bang.
Yes, gosh, that goes
It's a
right.
G note, and it's
Wow. So that's clearing, cleansing from the top of your head. When I do my healing sessions, they go all the way around. If somebody's got a dodgy arm, literally just put the arm in, the hand in, put it over the shoulders, down the spine. Do you use yours, Crystal Diva, to... Sorry, it's Violet Diva, isn't it? I haven't stopped talking since about 11 o'clock.
Right, Leon. Oh, who says Leon says crystals in the brain. Harvey says good afternoon.
Hi,
both.
Harvey.
Harvey said 12:12. It's 12:12 now.
Oh, is it 12:12? Brilliant. And guess what? 12:12, I got the pyramid out. How brilliant is that? You can't make these things up. They literally just happen in the moment.
So we're not sure what the A is, because that's what Leon's talking about, is the A at 432.
Right.
And don't know, Leon, not sure.
So I'm going to put in the sphere into the center now of the crystal pyramid on the flower of life, and that again sends out the energy to clear, to cleanse, to align the energy with the energies of the moment, because we are in such a incredible time frame.
And Leon says yes, it's 13:13 in Germany, so he's in Germany. And Harvey said, well, haha, I joined at 12:12. Amazing.
You did. 12:12 is the magical Fibonacci energy of the flower of life. So the 12:12, again, you have 12 layers of 12 in your flower of your heart, your flower of creation, the ancient flower of life that is the sacred symbol of your heart. There's 144 petals. You have 1,000 petals in the lotus in your crown. I'm not quite sure how many you have at your root chakra, because the crown goes up and so does the root goes down, and all the others go out. So when you're clearing your chakras, I have to say, since I use the crystal pyramid, my chakras are absolutely zinging.
Yeah, Violet Diva said the crystal diva sounds true too.
Ah, perfect. Crystal Diva.
Yeah.
Violet. Lovely. So yes, using sound as a healing tool is amazing. I have one of these little tongue drums as well that I use in my healing, especially.
Well, Leon's got a very interesting question for you. He says some people believe there are 12 dimensions, others believe 15. What is your view?
I think there are.
Violet sent you a rose.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, Violet. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the hearts. So, Leon, I believe that there are 12 dimensions in our physical dimension. That's the humanities dimension. And my angels, the angels of awakening, come from the 13th dimension, because there are much higher vibrational dimensions than we are aware of. But the 12 layers, that's the quantum physics of what we operate within. So the 3D is the physical where we are at the moment, And then when you're 4D, that's your imagination. 5D is theta waves, the higher vibration that we are going into as a normality. And then the 7 is where the angels were. They're now at 8 and 9 dimensional light, because they've raised their vibrations too. So to answer your question, quantum physics is 12 layers, 12 dimensions, and I believe that there are more than 15. I know, and I work with angels from the 13th dimension. They're the angels of awakening. So that dimensional energy, the crystal skull that I held on the 8-8, he came from seven universes away. So the dimensional energy that he came from was a he-she. The front of the crystal was a she, and the back of the crystal was a he.
Harvey said, I saw your meteorite scale video. That was amazing. Where was it? And also Violet said, I had an amazing sound healing from Louis some years ago.
Yes, well, Paul and Louis are the alchemists of sound. They are the ones that do the crystal sound activations, and when I join them, it's the angelic crystal sound activations. So Paul's written all of Louis' sounds music for his albums. You've got a new one coming out, haven't you?
Yeah, September the 25th, The Alien Shamans.
Woo!
Out of Control, it's called.
Out of Control.
Keep your eyes on everything, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
So
got a whole bunch of videos to go with.
So working with sounds works through those dimensions. So Leon, when you're working with the 12th dimensions, that's the highest of our reality. The ascended masters are at the 12th dimensional level, but they again, the ascended masters can go higher. They are higher. It's hard to contemplate, and it's hard to bring it into a logical state of mind, and which is why I think sometimes you have to expand your thoughts and believe that what your heart says, because the heart isn't logical, the heart is emotional, and the heart knows. The heart is the part of your body that has your heart mind, is your true clarity, and that's where we go with the healing, is to bring that healing into the...
Violet loves your blue crystal.
Blue crystal. The aquamarine.
Must be that one.
Yep.
And Harvey said, what would you recommend for healing a migraine? I get them quite often.
Straight off, I would go for an amethyst. That always helps with the head. But more importantly, and they're up there now, I would go for a earthing and a grounding crystal. Can you get the tourmaline up there? The tourmaline pebble. So get yourself. You've got migraine.
Excuse me.
You want to earth and anchor at the black one. That's it. Perfect. Yes. So the tourmaline is the black one. Let's be basic.
Is that the right one?
It's the right one. So any migraine, any head issues, headaches, sinus issues,
He said he's got a few amethysts.
Right, so with the amethyst in one hand and a tourmaline in the other hand, or an obsidian or a jasper or any grounding stone. As I mentioned earlier, I use the Boji stones and they are particularly good for migraines or headaches. And because you want to earth, you want to ground. Anything to do with the head, it means that you're ungrounded. You need to absolutely anchor, and not just the physical body. You need to anchor your mental body, emotional body, karmic body, and spiritual body. All your bodies need to be anchored, and sometimes you can't do that on your own, which is why you call in a healer, a friend, or somebody else, or go for a walk. Walking again connects you. Take your shoes off when you're walking.
Okay, said Harvey, I must get a tourmaline too. Brilliant. Yes, that's true, he says also.
Garnet's also very good to earth and to ground and anchor, but the cheapest is a tourmaline or an obsidian or shungite. Any of those, dark, black, crystals will connect. And don't make the mistake thinking that black is dark and black is bad, black is evil. Black is actually creation. Black is where in the dark everything germinates, everything grows in the dark. It's about embracing the colour black and recognising that black is all the colours of black are all black is all the colours, and so is white. They are also all the colours.
Okay, so Leon says he's putting on his garnet and his shungite as soon as possible.
Absolutely. I have a black diamond Paul bought me from the said shop in Glastonbury, one of Louis' specials, and the black diamond, since I've had that, I have been much more in my body all the time. And my other ring is an Aquamarine.
And Harvey says, thank you so much. I've been thinking of walking barefoot lately to ground my energy. And Christina, sort of all coming in really quick. He also, Harvey says, he mostly wears black. And oh gosh.
Mostly when you wear black, you're absorbing the energy. When you're wearing white, you're sending the energy out, and when you're wearing gold, you're connecting with the divine. So white and gold is a really good colour, but black and gold is just as good. Leon, if you've got
I found Christine, she said tourmaline is protection too. Right?
Absolutely, yeah. Tourmaline is really, really good. Not only does it ground you, it protects you. And
Violet wears her black diamond ring every day.
Yes, you have black diamond. Cool. So the obsidian comes in lots of different colours. The black obsidian is also really good at opening the heart, but it can open the heart to trauma. So it which is a good thing if you're wanting to heal it.
Leon says, "Is Bluey the person with the fire opal?"
Louis.
Bluey.
No.
Oh, right. So Louis, yeah, not Bluey. Maybe he misheard Louis and thought we said Bluey.
He has the
in the shop, he says.
I don't know.
So I think what he's saying is Louis the person with the fire opal in the shop.
Yes, is the answer to that. He's also has the crystal skull. And the meteorite skull, little ones as well as big ones, and but he does have some Libyan gold. He has quite a lot of Libyan gold, but the Libyan gold in the TikTok reel that I made belongs to somebody else. Belongs to Momo.
Right. So.
Oh, I'm loving this today. Thank you so much.
So
Thank you for the hearts.
Said maybe he is blue. Haha. So, and Harvey says, I love dark purple, forest green and dark red.
Oh, then you need to speak to Christina, because they're all the colours that we've been talking about earlier, Harvey. I do have all my TikToks, the hours, on my website and on YouTube. So if you want to go back on any of the hours, if you've missed any of them, or if you want to start from the beginning of this one, then go and have a look. It won't be up until tomorrow or the next day, but the last ones are on there.
So Leon said, yes, Louis, picked just the right pieces for me.
Absolutely. Another brother of light, another Atlantean, being of crystal energy. So we're nearly at the end now. I've got another 10 minutes to go. I love the conversation. It's been really, really full on. Thank you, Leon. Thank you, Christina. Any more questions? Sorry. And Harvey, bless you. Yeah. And Violet Rose.
Violet Diva.
Violet Diva.
Harvey said, okay, so amazing. I will do... Ooh. I'm so connected to those colours.
Yes, and it's the green and the amethyst that will help you with a migraine or a headache, Harvey. And of course, the best thing is water. Go and drink some water. But infuse your water. I put my water in the pyramid. I put my water onto a obsidian mat. a crystal pebble. Don't put the crystals in the water because sometimes that can be too strong or toxic even, but put them by the water or pour the water. And if you've got crystal bowls, the water in the crystal bowls is also really good to drink.
So I misread what Harvey wrote. He said, "Oh, okay, amazing, I will do." So he's taking your
Lovely, perfect.
And he said, "I'm so connected to these colours."
Wonderful, wonderful. And of course, they're always open for healing sessions. Go and have a look on my website for healing sessions on Zoom or on the phone or in person. I go to Barnes once or twice a week for healing sessions in person. That's really, and of course I'm going to Glastonbury. We're going to Glastonbury next week, aren't we?
Yes.
We're going to...
Leon's come back and said, "I knew you would mention water." Then he said copper water.
Absolutely, copper water. Now, if you have copper water before you go to, if you put it in a copper dish, glass, cup, whatever, outside your bed, in your bedroom, overnight, what happens with the moonlight, the copper, and the water, when you drink that in the morning, that's one of the ancient remedies for long life. I just read that the other day, and I didn't believe it, so I checked it out, and it is absolutely, copper water has been known to be a healing remedy for forever. So we're going to try and do that. My friend is making us some little copper bowls. Mind you, she's been making us copper spoons for 2 years now.
Violet says she puts raw shungite in her water.
Yes, but do be careful.
Harvey says, "Yes, I've been drinking plenty of water." Okay, Brill, I'll give that a go too.
Yes, that really is important because it's not, when you're doing this kind of work, it's not just the physical body that needs the water, it's the friction of the other bodies as well. So your emotional body, which is why when you get really emotional and you cry, the water that you're expressing again is coming from those emotional bodies, those outer bodies. So you do need to replenish.
Violet said she wanted to ask a question about copper.
Yes, please do.
Harvey said, "Wow, I do have a couple of copper dishes. I'll try it." Leon said, "You feel it instantly when you drink copper water."
You do, absolutely.
Violet says, "I'm allergic to copper on my actual skin, so I'm worried about drinking from copper." Now, Leon says silver can be used instead of copper.
And silver is actually better for you than copper. I wear silver bracelets. My dad made them. And since I've been wearing the silver bracelets, again, all sorts of things have been going well in my health. I had pneumonia and it took a long while to recover. But the copper isn't just for drinking from. It's also really good to wear for any kind of arthritis or any kind of autoimmune issues. And of course, we took groups to Damanhur, place in Italy, where they work with copper and crystal. Sulfica, yeah, absolutely.
They make structures.
Yes, and
different things.
And the copper is a great transmitter. And Leon, if you're working with the ETs, copper is a fantastic way of connecting with them.
Leon to check out Sulfica and Damanhur.
Yeah, Damanhur. Yeah, go to damanhur.org. It's incredible. We stay the night in the temples in the mountain. They've made these temples in modern time, but they are actually modelled on Atlantean temples. The person who made it happen, Alberto Arordi, who Horus Falco. He's actually Horus, a reincarnation of Horus. He said he was a time traveller from the 26th century. 26th century, and he came back and they dug these temples out in the mountains of Versicilla, outside Valcusella Valley,
in northern Italy.
In northern Italy, just not far from.
40 kilometres from Milan.
Oh, is it? It's not far from Turin.
Correct.
Yes.
Testing you.
We took groups there. Absolutely amazing. 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. And we did the university course there for a whole year. That was just amazing. They found out what your past lives were. Found out that Paul was a 300-year before Christ goddess, weren't you?
Yes, I was a lady.
Yeah, a goddess.
Yes.
300 years, or sorry, 3,000 years before Christ. I know, amazing. That's like nearly the same amount of time now.
I was
2000.
also in Venice. I was a music. What did I do? I supported musicians. I gave them money. I was a. I can't think of the word. A sponsor.
A sponsor, and you were also an Indian chief,
Yes.
a North American Indian chief.
Very good horse rider.
Yes, and played the drums.
And medicine man.
And played the drums.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you what I was.
And
Well, maybe I will.
fire.
Maybe I'll tell you next time, in the next hour.
Yes,
Which
you'd all have to come back.
when's the next one going to be? Friday. Not sure if it's Friday. Got to go and see my dad on Friday. My dad's 92 and I
It's
do.
no good looking at the camera, it won't tell you.
When's the next one? It's Wednesday today. Friday, Sunday. It'll be Sunday. Like, we can't do Friday unless we don't go and see. It might be Friday. This is great. This is how, I'm in the moment. I'm an in the moment girl. Are you an in the moment girl and guy? It changes. Paul says, why can't you plan things? And it's like, well, because then it wouldn't be spontaneous and then it wouldn't be in the moment, would it? So,
Well, Leon says you were always an angel, my dear.
Thank you. So Friday, sometime on Friday, we will be doing another TikTok, and sometime on Sunday afternoon it will be. Is there a football match on Sunday afternoon? You normally know.
I imagine there will be, yes, of course.
Okay, well then maybe it's Sunday morning
But
then.
most of your friends and listeners won't be interested in football at all.
No. Okay.
But I might not be available to read the comments if I'm watching a football match.
Right, well thank you so much for all your questions. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much for watching. It's been brilliant, wonderful conversation. Really enjoyed it today. And we will be back again Friday or Sunday, or maybe both, who knows. Yes, we will be answering any questions and sharing like mad. So remember, it's all on TikTok. The whole hour's all from the very beginning when I started doing this. So I'm keeping a record of them. It's all on YouTube. I don't put the hours on TikTok, or should I? I don't know. I'm so new to this. Should I put the hour and post the whole hour? Let me know what you think. Either DM me or put it in the comments right now.
So Harvey says thank you for coming on, much love. And Leon has sent you a rose.
Thank you, Leon. Bless you for the roses, and thank you for the wonderful conversations. And maybe see you in Glastonbury. We're there next week, the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with healing available on the Thursday and the Friday in person. Why are you giggling?
Because I don't think he lives in this country. He's been to Glastonbury.
Oh no, he's in Germany, isn't he? Oh, sorry.
Apparently, yeah.
Well, I might be talking to Violet Diva.
You might.
She goes to Glastonbury, don't you, Diva? Violet Diva. Sorry, got your name wrong then. You go to Glastonbury regularly. I know Rachel Phoenix is in Glastonbury. She watches it.
Leon says he will be there in spirit.
Yay, wonderful, thank you. So another 5 more minutes, because I've learnt that if you finish too early, is it 5 more minutes?
I don't know.
No, we started exactly at past, didn't we, today?
So it's 12:38 now.
Does it tell you how many minutes we've been on?
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't tell you how long it's been?
No.
I finished once at 50.
Oh, so Violet said actually lately I've been going less often to Glastonbury.
Well, the Portal to Ascension conference is on next week. That's the reason I'm going. It's a really good conference. Lots of amazing speakers.
That's one that you normally speak at, isn't it?
I've spoken at it 3 years running, but not this year.
You have
But
a rest.
I'm still, yes, I'm having a rest, but I am going to go and see my mates. Absolutely. absolutely. Going to go and have a look at everybody down there. So, big hugs. Wonderful. Thank you so, so much for watching. And catch you again on Friday at 11, or on Sunday, either 11 or 4. Okay. But I will send out a message as to when it is. Lots of love. Thanks for watching. Bye.